In VOD watchers. Let's get right into it. I cannot wait to fuck up this game. Artifacts. Wait, the peasant didn't have any artifacts. Oh, we can go down in difficulty? Oh, I didn't realize I was playing in the hardest fucking mode. Okay, well. Not only the hardest mode, but the hardest mode is the hardest character. What is happening here? Like, okay, yes, the peasant does get the benefit of starting with 1 more minute. Oh, and the archer gets even more time. Okay, well, I'm gonna take this, because I think that's gonna make the game a lot easier. Yeah, it doesn't change how much time he has, but that's fine. Probably not gonna need that. Definitely not gonna need that, so let's head to the right. Yep. 1... 1, 3, and then this one also has to be 3, and 1 here, 3, 1. Awesome. Yeah, as long as we're getting the time bonuses, this guy too. Yes, fire wand sounds dope. Thank you. Okay, 3, 3, 5, 1, 1, 1, shit, 2, okay, means that one's a 1, and there's a 2 right there. Alright, so we're already exceeding the initial start time, and we got even more time right there. Yeah, I came back to this game a different man, didn't I? I don't think avoiding the mistakes is gonna matter much. I don't really have a character who can survive making that many mistakes. There we go. That's done. That. Then 2 here. For that one. 1, 1. And then 4, 1. Cool. But yeah, that certainly was a choice. That certainly was a choice. Okay, I think this item's better now. Now that we... wait a minute. Hold on, 1 second. Gotta fix something about our overlay real quick. Close that up. One momento. Okay. Background 0000. And that's fine. That's good. Where's the color of the background though? The body. The container. There it is. Let's try something a little darker. Let's try 0.1. Give that a refresh, see how it looks. Okay, how about 0.5? Okay, well that's just making it darker and lighter. Is there no opacity on this thing? Oh, there is, but it's set to white, not black. Okay, there we go. Should look a little better, and now we can continue kicking up that opacity until it looks pretty good. Let's go all the way up to 9 with it. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah. Done there. Alright. 3, 3, 4. Yep. 3, 1. 1. Nope. 1. Nope. Alright, well. Oh, yeah, because I forgot what those numbers meant. Okay. I see how that works. Only place there could be a 2 is right there. 1, 2. Awesome. Reroll. Or not reroll. Just free roll. Each golden cell lasts an additional 2 seconds. Dagger is not... Yeah, dagger is not bad at all. And we're gonna take the Heelys, because we need them. Let's go to a level 1. I'm feeling competent. And by competent, I meant confident. That's done. That one. 3, 1. Okay. Not sure how I guessed all of those correctly, but... Okay, 2. Took a little bit of damage, but that's fine. With the 1, first one's 3, and then this one's gonna be 4 right there. Yep. And that's gonna be a 4. Yep. Nope. Right here and here. We're learning. We're being a good little cat. Crystal orb. Ooh, blood octopus. Hell yeah. Complete 15 cells, lose 15 HP. That's fine. We do need a way to get HP back, and I think perhaps either Ring of Blood. Yeah, let's take these 2, since we have the option to take 2. Yep. 3, 1. Thank you. That was much appreciated. 2, 1, 4. Well, that was fucking fast. Spin it up. Spin it up. Reduces all damage received. Matters a lot more now that we got a character that has a lot of stuff, a lot of funk going on.
Picks up Nati.
Hi, Burp. Welcome in. How do you like the new TTS leaderboard? It looks all professional now. That. These 3. These 2. This has only got a 1 somewhere. Okay, I was wrong on all accounts. Okay, cool. 1's probably... Yep, then 1's there. Cool. Alright. So we're better at this game than we were yesterday. That makes me feel good. Alright, boss time. Completing a cell during the red phase removes 10 HP. From me? Completing a cell during the red phase. Okay, we're gonna find out, but I bet... okay. Fair. Oh, yep, from me. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. It's actually a... Oh, this phase. This is the one that matters. Okay, yeah, because it kind of builds in a time for me to think about shit. Which is not... Oh. Okay, this one's gonna be a pain in the ass. That one's good. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Alright, pause. Take it. Eat the HP. Okay, we wait. This one's gotta be a 2 right here, right? Yep. What? Oh, there was a 1, then a 2. Okay. We're fine. We're golden. That's where those have got to be. I have no idea where this one... Ow.
That's weird. My messages weren't coming through.
Well, welcome in, Lombi. I was wondering, like, I thought you guys must be messaging, but I was not seeing messages. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Alright, somehow we defeated the sun. Despite getting that one wrong, and losing a lot of life during that fight. Okay, well, if one of them becomes unavailable, then the choices become obvious. Do I get more? Oh my god, yeah, Ring of Blood gets better the more of it you have. Okay. But yeah, welcome in, Lombi. How do you like the new TT? Oh, shit. Wow, that left path is suicide. Yeah, the right path is just better in every way. Like, why would I do the other side?
I changed my connection to Ethernet and refreshed the page. Now they're coming through.
Do you think the Ethernet thing mattered, or... What's, got any theories? Alright, so it can't be this one. It should be 3, so that one's not gonna be 1. That one is. That won't be 1, and this will be 2. I'm nervous about this one here. Got time.
Wi-Fi was connected to a VPN.
Ooh. Oh, wait. So this one has to be this, right? And then this one... 1... 2. Yep. 2 there. 3 here. 2 here.
It
1,
looks really
3.
nice. Very professional.
I'm glad you like it. I spent more time than I care to admit remembering how to do cascading style sheets. I'll try to make it look better in the future, but for now I just wanted it to exist and not be, you know, text that was linked to a single plain text file. I would rather do JSON and make it look cool. So I finally went back and did that. Alright. We can avoid one fight if we take the left path. Or we can eat the fights. For more items, hopefully. Trapper. Every 10 seconds traps 1 to 5 cells. Yeah, let's save ourselves some fights here. Okay. 2... Let's... Oh. Well, these are already done for me then. Yep. Which means... crap. I already clicked it. So I'm kind of committed at that point. 1. Okay. That's a 1. 1, 1, 3, 1. But yeah, you guys having a good day so far? I hope so. Completing a puzzle with HP equals 2 or less than 15% of your maximum HP adds 10 seconds. Sounds good. Especially considering how low we already are. I have nothing to offer the gods. Except thanks for... Okay.
Yeah, first day off, so I'm kinda just recovering.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you're getting a chance to recover, Lombi. So there should be a 4 right there and a 1 right there. Which solves a bunch of other rows for us, thank fuck. 2, 1. So, here's something I just learned. Okay, the Blood Axe kind of sucks. You have to take so many double damages to get a significant chance of... filling surrounding cells. I would rather just take anything but that. Unless we eventually get a character who benefits from taking damage for no fucking reason.
I got a plush in the mail.
Ooh! What's your plush? We don't even need time things. We're up to nearly 5 minutes now. Okay, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. 2? Nope. 2, 1, 1. But yeah, this game starts you off with the hardest character, by the way. Like, it starts you off with the one that has no advantage except a little bit more time to think. Every other character... The 2 characters we unlocked last night have...
A pipe fox.
A pipe... Oh my fucking god! I just recently learned what pipe foxes are, and they are adorable little critters. Can I see? Okay. That one's gotta be 1. This one... This one... This one's gonna be 4. 3. Which means...
Pipe foxes are
that's
also
gonna be 1. Oh, okay, thank you. For that solve. There's gonna be a 1 somewhere in here.
A voice call is in your
1.
future then.
Voice calls are cool with me. 2, 1, 1. There's a 1 somewhere in here. Ow. Okay, cool. That solve helps a lot, actually. 2? Yep. And then... This one's kinda iffy. Yeah, I don't understand how I was supposed to kind of logic out where those would be. It would take someone better at the game than me. I'll take those. Again, I don't think we need time things, but we'll take them. Hello. For every 100 gold coins earned, add 20 seconds. Jesus, 200 would be a lot. If you're in a puzzle, use item in the trash to complete 4 cells of the puzzle. Fill in surrounding cells every 20 filled cells. Do we already have a wand? Oh, yeah. We can lower the required use. Hi, Merle. The Trapper. Let's do it. Every 10 seconds, trap 1 to 5 cells. Complete them before they inflict damage on you. Every 10 seconds. Oh, we're getting started early, are we? Okay. We guessed wrong. Okay, that's fine. Means that's there. This gotta be here. Cool. That's 1.
Hi, Merle.
Blank. 2. 1, 2, 4. Yep. And now we've got problems. That one's gotta be real. That one's gotta be real. Okay, and that solved a bunch of the other shit for me, thankfully. 4, 5, 1. Cool. Alright. Glad I got those guesses right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, Oh, shit. It's actually kind of a problem for me. Alright.
At that Lombax sky, hello.
Just kind of get difficult shit out of the way early. Start right here. Just run 5. Okay, so 5's over here, which means, yeah, that's done. What are we looking at here? 4 and 3. Let's try 4 right there. Nope, there's 4. There's our 3. Okay, that was a lucky guess. Where's the trap? 1? Yep. Okay. Oh, yeah. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. This is gonna be our 2, which means that's blank. That's 1. Okay, we got him. We are down to 1 health. Holy shit. Oh, and we got a minimum of -1. Oh, that's not good.
Still alive though.
Each field inventory slot increases your gold earnings by 2%. Yep. During a boss fight, losing 10 HP. Well, we're already past that. Yeah, let's grab this and the scrying orb. I think we take the time bomb over the sacrifice shit. Now we do have what is tentatively a healing item. But right now the healing item basically says end the run or gain half your life. I'd rather do an easy puzzle, get a little bit of life back, and then use that thing. Okay, that's about as easy as it gets at this stage of the game. Use the time bomb. Means those are there. We don't know anything about where those are yet. That's got to be one of the 4. That's a 2. Okay, we're good on time. We're chilling. Just need to relax. 2 right there. 3 right there. 3 right here. 2 right here. And here's where it starts to get dicey. Oh. Okay. And now it gets a little funky. 2. Yep, and then 1. Awesome. Alright, now we can take the healing item. Because losing half my life in this state really isn't... Okay, cool. Gained all of my life back.
Well darn.
Alright. And we got something to keep our life up. Meanwhile... Let's take an old boot. We rarely do that.
Yay.
We did it, Merle. We did it, and thank you for that 3-stream streak, Merle. Appreciate the support. Continue.
Nati is SMRT.
That's right, Burb. I'm doing way better today than I was doing yesterday, as far as this game is concerned. Why are these not considered completed? I guess because I hadn't adjusted their things yet. Alright. So there needs to be a 1 here somewhere, then there needs to be a 1 here and a 1 here. This one's gonna be a 4, which means these 3 are finished. 2, and then there needs to be a 1 somewhere here, but we'll find that in just a second. For right now, 2. Okay, alright. That solves a lot of shit for us, though. 2, 1... 2. Yep. Bonk. At the very least, we're getting more time for completing these puzzles as well. Increased time gains by 4%. Yeah. Yeah, let's grab these two. Most useful right now. Do we get... Yeah, we get healing now. Hell yeah. You don't need a rest behind a rock. You found an item that could help you. Let's get rid of that. Grab a potion instead. And take on a new one. 5s. Hate that shit. 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1. Which means the 4 is already solved. 1, 1, 1 is solved. 1, whoops. 1 is solved. 2. The 1's over here somewhere, but we don't need to know where yet. 2, 1, that's solved. That's gonna be our 4. 3. Oh, okay. Filled out the whole row for me, thank you. Or the column. Bro, whatever is triggering and clearing out entire columns is really, like, saving me some bacon, and I appreciate that. Alright. Oh, I'm glad I looked at that again. Yeah, the time slot thing puts us on course for a level 4 encounter, which we do not need. Let's take another workshop item. Cool. 3 right there. 1, 1, 1, 2. And nothing else that really...
So, what is this game anyway?
There's 2 that solves itself. So this game is... I'll describe it to you when I'm not under so much stress. Oh, well. Thanks. That was helpful. 1. That's probably our 2, which means that's done. 1 right there. That's not gonna be a 1. Shit. 1, 2... I could have reasoned that out. I should have taken my time with it. Yeah. Alright.
Sorry if I distracted you.
No, it's okay. So this game is basically a nonogram roguelike. You have a limited time during your run to complete several nonograms put before you. And... yeah, we'll take that. And there's items that can help you resolve more of the nonogram faster, but basically it just comes down to... each of the walls, right, has a set of numbers on it, and that tells you how many connected filled spaces there are. Hi, Ido. And then after each set of connected spaces, there is at least one empty space before the next set of connected spaces. And with that, with nothing but the numbers along the sides, you can logic out where the spaces and filled spaces should be.
Natty's number is 1.
Natty's number is indeed 1. Aren't I just the best at everything?
I see.
Now there are some really mean nonograms where... or I theorize that there could be some really mean nonograms where the number doesn't tell you everything, or the numbers don't tell you everything you need to know. But I haven't run into one yet. I feel like this game is formulated so that that never happens to you. But in real life, I could see a nonogram act. What? No. Hi, Kyo. Welcome in. Yeah, let's hurt the boss more when we use items. Oh, we're done. Okay, we'd really like to pick up 2 more items in this last fight. 5, 4, 2, 3. 2 here, 2 here. And now we're playing the game as God intended. Okay, what do we know? None there, 1 there, 1 there, 2 here. Solves a lot of it for us. So that's going to be the end of a 3, which means 2's here. 1 could still be down here somewhere. That's our 1, so that means the 1's there. That's going to be our 2, which means the second one's there. 4 finishes there. 2 right here, 1 there. And if it looks like I'm just kind of doing some kind of sorcery to know what is where, Merle, this game has a massive learning curve, and at some point, complete 20 cells without making a mistake to heal 5. Ooh. Yeah, let's take that. That's fucking god tier. 1% chance of revealing filled cell column. Let's make it a 2% chance. But yeah, eventually you kind of learn that there are...
I keep getting tempted to play this.
You really should, Lombax. It's such a good game. So you learn about patterns, right? So in a 5-peg low, or in a 5-peg row, if you get a 3 and a 1, you already know the exact pattern because there has to be a space between the 3 and the 1. And if it's just 3, then you know the middle has to be a filled space because no matter where the rest of the filled spaces are, it overlaps in the middle. Alright. First, clues indicate the cells that should not be filled in. Oh, that's rude. Oh. Okay. So that's... wow.
I get it.
Wow, that's rude.
That's evil. That's reason I want to play. I love nonograms.
What? Oh, so here, and then, yep. We don't know where that one is yet. Oh, and then the 6 must be here. God, that's fucking cruel. Dude, that is so cruel. Okay. And then we just solve the rest of these, yep. What? All of those are filled. That, and that. Shit. Doesn't help. Okay, cool. That means that one's done. Oh shit, a minute. Let's get some time. 1. If there's 2, it's gotta be... Okay, thank you. That was helpful. Okay. There? Yep. Which means that's gotta be a filled space. That's gotta be a filled space. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. We don't really need health at the minute. So what's tripping me up, right? Okay, so that's gotta be 1. That's already a finished row. Okay, that finishes the rest of itself. Okay. Oh, crap. Yep. There. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain now. Okay, cool. Stop. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yep. What? Okay. Thank you. Okay, it is actually pretty ow. Ow. It is actually pretty cool that the completed rows are completing other rows. There's our 3. How much time do I have left? There. Which means those are done. Did we get him? Oh, we got him! Holy shit. Dude, that was rough. That was a hard one. Having to unlearn everything you know about this game and do it in reverse. That was mean. Increase the item wheel by 4% during rewards. Huh? Okay, I'll take that. And I'm cool with these 3. You collected 10 artifacts. You defeated the Ash. You have reached the end of floor 3. Congratulations. You have overcome the difficulty 2 with Soldier class. Would you like to continue in endless mode or stop here? Let's chill, because I want to try out the Archer as well. And the flame flickered out.
You unlocked a new character.
Did I? Oh, I unlocked Stick by winning a game. Oh, yeah, Bloodhound. I unlocked the Vampire class.
Neat.
What's his deal? All 5... Huh? 5 HP lost completes a cell. I'm sorry. Does that just kind of suck? Because it kind of feels like it sucks. Let's go with the Archer. Fill in 1 random cell every 15 filled cells, can be upgraded with Sif's arrows. And he has so much time. See, but here's what I'm saying. You look at their unlock tree, Peasant is the worst fucking character. Starts with no artifacts, no items, the least health out of anyone, and the only benefit is you get 1 minute. And you start with that character. You have to complete 2 levels with that character to unlock anyone else. It's really, really mean. Alright, let's see the Archer. I forget what his strat is, but we'll figure it out together. Okay. 5, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. Oh man. I got spoiled by the soldier sword completing, or putting X's on completed rows for you. I think we pretty desperately need damage reduction. Yeah. We definitely can't have something doubling damage when we only have 35 HP. 3, 1, 3. Yeah. Cool. 3, 1, 3.
Puts Nati in air jail.
Put me down. Put me down. Stinky. I'll get you for this. Yep. Gotta take the other one.
Lol.
I'll bite. Chomp. Boop, boop, boop. That.
New.
That.
pet.
Alright, let's logic this out. 3. Nope. Alright. Wow. 0 for 2 on guessing. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, we took a lot of damage that round. Thank you for the pets, Pearl. Merle, sorry. Hey, bomb. Fill in the cells with the selected 5x5 area. Oh, so on a lower tier, that basically just equates to win the level for me. Yeah, we got this, baby girl.
A win the game button?
What? Why did we get nothing? And we can't even re-roll. Okay. Well, that's stinky. Gold bag. Get 100 gold. For 100 gold. Or a little red potion. I think I know which I prefer. There must be ways to reduce costs in this game. Like, there has to be, right? Boop. Which means that row's done. Boop. There's gonna be a 3 here. Oh. Well, in that case, yeah. I'd like to see someone like Lombi play these. Completing a puzzle without placing crosses or marks. Yep. Because I can do that with this character. In fact, it kind of behooves me to do that. 3, 2, 2, 2. Yep. Just adds you some time for not needing marks. Every 100 gold coin earned, add 20 seconds for every 50 HP lost. Yeah, pretty clear choice. We're not losing 50 HP as this character because we would be dead if we did. Yeah. Having to remind myself not to put. Oh, what? Okay, that's fine. I wasn't paying attention to the top part. Increases max HP by 20. Yeah. Pretty much gotta take that. The sandglass. Time multiplier increases by 1. Oh, shit. So we're moving at basically double time this boss fight. Alright, well guess what, bitch? I got a cheap trick of my own. Whoops. Bang. Yeah, what you think now? How do you like the taste of me now? Okay. 1, 2, 3. 2. Yep. 2. 1, 1. 1. Nope. 1. Nope. Fuck that up. 2. Okay, well, we solved it somehow. Even though we got that wrong, we solved it. 2, 2, 3, 1. 3, 3. That's our 1. Yep. Seems that's solved for. No. So the 4 has to be over here somewhere. Yep. Okay, whatever. And hey, we beat the sandglass. For the first time. Every 200 HP lost if you have a free inventory slot, catch a blood octopus. 1% chance of revealing field cell column. It's really good, especially on these higher rounds. I do think we need to combo, like, revealing pegs or something. I just think there's better ways to go about the things we want to accomplish with this character. 3, 1, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 1. Have we got everything we can get? Okay, yeah. Now let's start looking at across. This probably... Yep. Which means that's the 6. Shit. Okay. That can't be the 2, so that has to be... This is definitely 1, and that's definitely a 1. Alright. That's a 2. This is gonna be a 4. And the 1... That's a 2. So the 1's gotta be here for that 2. And then a 4. Awesome. I don't know how we beat that one without using, like, manual crosses, but... The answer is probably it cost us some health. Hello. Fill in cells in the selected area in a cross shape. Cool. Easy mode. Okay. 2's right here. Alright, let's put on our thinking caps. That's 1. This row's done, which means the 4's right there. 2's over here. 2, 1. I don't think we need more time. I think we're okay on time now. But it's better than the other thing. Three, 5, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay, worth taking a chance on. 3, 1, 2. I don't want to use... Okay. Which means that's good. This our 5? Yep. Which means that's our 1 over here. 2. And then another 2 right there. What does that tell us? That this has... No? Very glad that didn't kill us. It definitely could have. We need health desperately. Take that. That'll be useful. But again, we don't really have ways to get health back in this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, these 3. That one. Okay, so that's not 1. And then there's a 2 and a 3 somewhere. And then top down's just no good. Yep. I hate to use that on this one, but we needed more information. Still kind of lost over here. Yeah, that one's kind of got to be right there. 2? Yep. Which means that's not 1. Yeah, so it's got to be over here. 2's Right there, 2's right there. And we are down to 1 fucking life, so we can't screw this up. 2. 2. 1. 1. Awesome. Alright. We are officially at 1 health. And this here doesn't really help with that. Completing 20 cells without making a mistake. Heal 5. Good. Each filled inventory slot increases your earnings by 2%.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Because the axe isn't useful to us till we're dead. Again, we don't really need time, so we shouldn't spend money here. Alright. Let's cheat right here a little bit. Alright, so none of those are active. Which means the 3's have to be here. 4. We got some health, thank God. Good fight. Easy. Reveals a random cross every 25 cells completed. I hate to use the time multiplier thingy now, but I don't think it fundamentally matters when we use it. And yeah. So I think we cheese this boss maybe. Kinda, maybe. Oh, what does that tell us? Well, this is nothing. Yeah. So the 1 has to be right here. And there's nothing in this row, so the 3 has to be there. 1? Yep. And 3. I look like I know what I'm doing! Yeah. I think at this point we're playing a bunch of tiny games of chance. And I think continuing to build on how many games of chance we're playing at a time is going to benefit us. Okay. 5, 1, 2, 4. That's probably our 3. I'm glad I was right about that, because that was just kind of a total guess. What do we know now? Okay, so that's not 1. That's not 1. Okay, so there's our... Well, I'm over here trying to kill myself. No more in this row. We're still kind of flying blind as to where that 1 is. Okay, this 2 has to be here. Which means this 3 can only be here. Severe risk, but we took it. 4's probably right there, which means that's our 5. 3. Oh, that... Okay, I'm glad I didn't click anything, because that could have sucked real bad. 2, 2. Yep, that's gotta be there. Which means that 2's solved for. That 2 has to be there. Yep. Cool. God, it wouldn't be so painful if we had to also not make mistakes. Because our life is very low. Increased HP gains, we definitely need. And the shield is better than the other options. 10% of the cells are trapped. Complete them before they inflict damage on you. Dude. We got this. Because we're going to cheese it right off the bat. Unless this is a 5x5. If the starting one's a 5x5, we'll do it. Nope, 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 nope. Cheese it. Immediately. 2, 1. 1, 1. 3, 1. 2, 3, yep, 1. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. Good shit. Boop. Boop. Blank. 2. Nope. 2. Let's hold on while it lasted. What? Okay. Alright. I understand. I'm back in it. Good place. Good place from here on in. Don't get psyched out. 1, 1, 1. What does that tell us? 2's down here, which means... Thank God. Ooh. My heart rate was starting to get a little elevated there. No more in this row, no more in this row. Which tells us this has to be that. That has to be that, yep. Okay. Not terrible so far. 1, 2, 1, so that's our 1, meaning that's blank, that's blank. This is probably our 2. That's not 1. Is that 1? Nope. I should have known that too. I should have absolutely fucking known that. Alright, that's empty. That's probably empty. Oh, crap. Okay, that is empty. That's empty. Let's just start clearing out other known empty ones at this point. I had to try. Although if I'd sat and thought about it a little more, I should have known that one had to be filled. Okay. That's okay. We can try again. We'll be aight. We spent 19 minutes in that run. I don't know if that's in-game minutes or like real-life minutes, but... Okay. Let's fill in one random cell every 15 filled cells. Okay. So I think maybe the best play... let's just go ahead and restart the run. That is a bad start. Yeah. Come on, let's skip this. Alright, so we're getting into that phase now where I'm trying to make up lost time because I've lost a game. I'm trying to get back to where I was, and I'm just making snap decisions that aren't working out for us. Can't get in a rush. Just calm down. Games are fun and relaxing, and this game is easy. Yeah, I said it. This game, easy. I may suck at it, but it is easy. Yep. 2. Yep. See? Why? Why, what decides when I just get nothing? I don't understand that. And it's starting to frustrate the piss out of me. How sometimes some really good shit gets locked behind, you're not allowed to have that actually. Like, I want to know what determines that and if I can modify it. Because, man, that's fucking frustrating. That's gotta be 1. That's probably 1, yep. And then this is a fucking crapshoot. 2, yep. Which means that's a no. That's a no, that's a no, that's a no. Gives us more information, not quite as much as I was hoping for. 3. Which means those are done, those are done. 2, 1, 4. Boop. Oh, one's down here, and one's right there. God, we're so good at games. We're better than Maddie ever was. Yeah, let's increase... Yeah, let's increase our max HP. That'd be good for us. Very good for us, in fact. Come over here to the right. Boop. 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 Oh, wait, hold on. More info. That one's empty. Alright. Yeah, we still don't have any good info here. Okay, that one's gotta be the 2. That's gotta be the 1. Which means that's, yep. That's all but clear. Yep. At some point, logic just went out the window and I clicked what felt right.
Bed. Have a good night, everyone.
You have a good night too, Merle. And welcome into our lurker, Mr. Retrobee. You may be lurking, but I see you there. Against a boss, every 5 blocks placed deals 1 damage. Kind of sucks ass a little bit, to be honest. 3, 1, 1, 1, 2. Oh wait, that has to be 2. That has to. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, that's my bad. 2. Yep. Cool. Why? What determines that? What decides, hey, you just don't get this item? I wish I knew. God, I wish I knew. God, that was a good item. We needed that. 140. I don't understand. There is... Yes, there are small bits of utility for the gold bag, I agree, but... There's not so much utility for the gold bag that it needed to be its own item. I question that decision by the devs. Okay. Yep. There. There. Which means that's there, that's there, there. Alright, cool. And now we're kind of doing a funky little waltz here. Hey. Yeah, let's just make Crown of Blood heal us for massive amounts. That's actually really good. There's only 1 on this row. No more on that row. No more on this row. I don't know why that made the most sense to me, but evidently it was the right choice. So suck it, doubters. I don't want to invoke the wrath of the boss. I would rather just play the way I know how to play. Each clue has a 30% chance of being hidden. What? That sucks. Makes a few of these like harder to solve by a lot. Yep. Oh my god, yeah, that potentially makes some of these like, yeah. Dude, that makes some of these really hard to solve. Holy shit. Yeah, just knowing you may not have the information you need to determine what's right on a given... Yeah. Just having no idea what that number is so detrimental. Oh, well. That one wouldn't have been so bad, except I was also being an idiot and clicking around for no reason. And this right here, like... What am I meant to do? Just click around randomly, I guess. Like, I cannot for the life of me figure out how I'm supposed to... How I'm supposed to know. Okay. Thankfully it left the 5 totally exposed. Which helps a lot. That's done. That's done. No more in this row. No more in that row. Fuck. Dude, that sucks. Not knowing where the clues are is fucking terrible. Yeah, that was certainly a design choice for a boss. That's gotta be 111. Yeah. I hope I do not run into that boss often, because that was cruel. You literally just don't have the information you need to make perfect strides. Man. And I get it, right? Maybe the game understands that I've got a bunch of stuff now that's like making it really easy for me to kind of... That benefits me greatly for never screwing up, so it has to put me in a situation where I'm going to screw up more often than not. And I get that, but man, it does not feel great when you can fail out of your run and it's not even necessarily your fault. You just do not have enough information to go on. No more there. Nothing to the left of this. Alright, so that's gonna be our 3, which means our 3 here is over there. Nothing to the left of this. There's one right there, which means the 2's here. Nothing left in this row. That's empty. That row's empty. There's a 1 somewhere over here. That's going to be our 3 and that our 2, which means no rows over here. That's done. 2's got to be over here somewhere. There's going to be a 1 right there. Cool. Once you've really got like a tight understanding of what's going on in this game, like at a high level, it's really fun. Each golden cell lasts, yeah, don't need that.
I require cuddles.
Come here, Burpsan. Come get you some cuddles. 2, 2, and 2. 1, 1, 1. That could be a part of a 3-stack or a 4-stack, and we don't know yet. What do we know? We know there's nothing else in this column. We know how that looks. Yeah, that's going to be our 4, and there's nothing else in that column. 3, 4, and there's nothing else in this column. Click that one off. 1, yep. Cool. Come here. Get you some cuddles, cutie. Okay. Eat that. Oh, we can't use it because it won't let us use it because we can't heal. But we'll use that and that. And then before I forget to...
wonder what flavor the squares are.
Hold on. I'm thinking of something. I wonder what flavor the squares are. You know, sometimes I wonder why I have thoughts like that. 2, 2, 3. I bet they're blueberry. 4? Nope. 4, which means 4 here. Which means empty rows all the way over here. That's empty. That's empty, which means there's 3 here. 3 here. Empty row, 1. Yep. 2. Empty row. 1. I gotta give it up for the people who made this game. They have very robust systems for determining when you have something solved. Like when they know you know what the answer is. Or when they know you should know. Take that. No question. And yeah, let's get more money and then item shop. 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 4, 2, nothing else there, or there. That's gonna be our 3 right there. Shit. Okay. Nothing more in that column. That's a 1. That's our 2. What? Oh, yeah. I forgot to pay attention to everything else on the board. Burb, can you steal me, please? Gain a minute but lose 10 HP. Worthy trade-off. I don't know, man. Head's starting to get fuzzy. Thinking I'm not understanding what's going on around me right now. I'm joking. I'm not having a medical emergency. Oh, so that's a 1. That's blank. Nothing else in this row.
Abduct Snotty.
Thank you. Uncertain. Hey. Blank. 2. Blank. Hit. I think that's our fastest 5x10 in a long time. Thank you for abducting me. I already feel better. Each cell has an additional plus 1% chance of being a golden when it starts. If you have gold left, each arrow removes 30% of your gold and no HP. Yeah. I think that's much more powerful when you're better at the game. Both of these suck. Every 5 seconds raises his shield for 3 seconds. Okay. That's fine. I'm just gonna play the puzzles like normal then. What am I doing? Okay. Shit. Yep. Oh, god damn it. His shields were up. Oh, Christ. Yeah, that makes this boss a lot harder. Hi, Cosmo. I take it the plan to eat did not go well. Okay. That in its own right gives me more information. Nope. I hate this fucking shield, dude.
I am holding a cat hostage.
That you are. Oh. 3, 1, 3, 1, 1. Yeah, this shield is fucking annoying, dude. Oh, I didn't even take the obvious ones. Okay. Let's do this real quick.
I did that thing where I laid down for 30 minutes and then immediately became too awake to get any rest. Cause mom cry.
I understand too well. And I am sorry that's been your experience, Kamo. Okay. Back off. That one's done, which means R2's probably right here. Yep. Sick. I think this should, yeah. Just doing that whole row, regardless of what I hit or miss, probably fixes us up. Alright, we beat Shield Guy. For every 50 HP lost, heals 2. Or complete a puzzle to heal 3. I don't feel like we lose 50 HP in a normal puzzle. Yeah. I think that's our best odds right there. Alright, floor 3. Let's get it. We're gonna smooch a Ceratops on the nose for good luck.
So now I'm giving up for a bit and gonna try again later.
Okay. Mandatory 4 spot is not good. So yeah, we're gonna start on the right and hopefully not be dead by the time we get there. 3. And now I'm playing as if I'm still playing against that guy, like I'm waiting for the shield to come up.
I have a stream tonight.
What, like you're streaming? That's pretty cool. What you gonna stream?
Yup.
Okay, that's fine. Yep. That there. These two.
Dark Souls with friends.
Oh, hell yeah. Hope you enjoy that. Timer. Bomb. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to use that bomb on the level 4 just to be as safe as possible. I got very lucky with that because I actually misclicked. Made a pretty severe misplay, and thankfully it didn't hurt me in the end. Range 2's gotta be there. Should we do something about you kidnapping the cat then? Oh yeah!
Shouldn't we do something about you kidnapping the cat then?
Theoretically, yeah. Might be a good idea to do something about the cat. Yep. That's done, that's done.
Can I put a link in the Discord?
Yeah. I don't have a dedicated self-promo
Because
channel
I don't
yet,
think Nat
so...
can stay up that late.
I don't think I have a dedicated self-promo thing, so just go ahead and put it in media if you don't mind. Or if I do have a self-promo thing, go ahead and put it in there. I really need to get around to making that someday. During a boss battle using a consumable yeah. Because I can already tell we're going to be using consumables on this boss. And for the first time in ever, we're going to intentionally come to the time guy. Yeah, that just felt right. 1, which means that's there, that's there, that's there. I don't know why I right-clicked there, that was dumb as hell. Then this is pretty nebulous. That one for sure. This is pretty nebulous too. All of this is pretty whack. Okay, alright. That helps a lot. Maybe. Okay, 2 of those were misclicks, by the way. I didn't mean to click 2 of those, but... increased time gains. Good. And sure. Take that. Do we...
What was that? Whack the kitty to free them from Burb's cage?
Wait, maybe you shouldn't do that, Cosmo. Maybe that's a bad idea. Okay, that's fine. Hit that. 3, 1. All this is done. That's done. 3? Yep. 3. God, it's always nice when the puzzle solves itself. For the most part. Nothing here.
Kitty is not in cage, they are being cuddled.
Oh, that is true. Right. I'm being cuddled right now. Yeah, that's nice. Take that. Take... I don't think the gold really matters anymore, but we'll take it. I guess, because the other thing kind of sucks. Use the little donjo for a little more time, because we're about to hit a level 4, and that's going to suck ass. Okay. That's done. This
Can
is
the
done.
EP
This is
Cosmo
done.
join the cuddle pile?
Please. I mean, I can't speak for Burb, but I would like for Cosmo to join the cuddle pile. One. No more in this pile. Yep.
What is a Cosmo?
It's the Ceratops. It's a dino-like. Okay. Whoa, God. I'm already panicking. Okay, so that's gonna be 2. Which means the rest of our 2 is gonna be over there. This 8 is solved for. 5 is solved for. 1, 2 is solved for. 4 over here.
So adorable.
Oh, hey. Okay, so that whole row is done. 6 is done. One wrong
not
move and you're
adorable.
done for anything I... Cosmoceratopses do be adorable, even if, you know, by nature they try to lie about it and, like, not be adorable. They just are. 4. I'm not so good at this game that I should be breezing through this in the way I am. Like, I really don't know where this is coming from. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Only took a little bit of damage. What lanes are we through with? Through with this lane. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. That lane's done. That's a fucking nightmare. 2, 3. 1. And this one's gonna be a 4 right
Why
here.
did I get punished for called the dinosaur the A-word?
Oh, did you call him cute? Yeah, Maddie's stinky and he set up these rules that, like, you can't call anyone cute in the chat or else you get punished. It's just Maddie being fucking stinky, like he always is. Oh, dude, we got time. I'm chilling. I don't know why I'm sitting here like, I need to rush through this fast as hell. Nope. Means that's there. That's... Okay, we're not gonna keep taking unnecessary hits. Trying to poke that one out. We'll find it later. There we go.
That was what people were trying to tell you last time, XD.
What's that combo? I think I missed something. 3 is revealed. 1, 2, and there's a 1 in here somewhere, probably right here. Here's where it gets a little strange. 1, 1.
That you need to slow down and take your time.
Listen, man. Holy shit, that's so many rewards. Bro, how many artifacts are we about to get out of this?
Granted, this just looks like Minesweeper from hell to me, so IDK.
Yeah, it kind of feels like it too. Well, on the bright side, now that we've done that, we are set for the fucking boss. And we've completed a difficulty 4 nonogram for completion's sake. So yeah. Lots of good just happened. That's done. That's done. Hup, hup. Yep. That's good. Complete that one. 4, 3, 1. By the way, I don't know if you caught it the other night, Cosmo, but apparently this game starts you off with the hardest character to play and like really forces you to understand nonograms before it gives you any leeway and like abilities and shit. Can inflict damage on the boss until you've completed 2 puzzles. Easy. Actually, no, this is the boss with the most health. 272. And I've got to complete 2 puzzles before I can do damage to that. It's okay, we got 16 minutes, we're fine. We are not struggling.
I guess that makes sense, in a way.
Oh, yeah, that was a little fucked up. Alright, so there's that one. 4. Yeah, okay. That was a bad play, but we learned something from it. 3. Okay, that solved for me. Alright, now I can start dealing damage. And we're gonna start right there. We don't need this yet. I'm pretty sure I can solve this for myself. 2, 3. Yep. Nothing right here. Nothing on any of these. That's a 3. That's a 2. Ow. Yep. Alright. Now let's use this. Right.
If they aren't gonna tutorial nonograms thoroughly, then I guess making you run a no-frills character before getting fancy abilities is asterisk a way to teach you.
I mean, they did teach me how to nonogram, I just didn't absorb any of that information. Me sucking at the game was not the fault of the tutorial. Oh, shit. It's okay, we have time. We have time forever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Not quite perfect, but we got somewhere with it. Alright. Solve that row for me. Appreciate it. There's a 3. One, 1. Yep. That. 3 right here. Yep. And then a 2 right here. Dash. 2. Dash. 1. 1. This is probably our 6. Yep. 2. That row is done for. Now here we go. Okay, so we know that's our 1, which means this is our 2, this is our 3, and that's a 1 there. Honestly, I find the larger ones, like... Okay, I find the 10x5s a little more difficult than the absolutely huge ones. Is that weird? Okay. That's our 5. 1 right there. 3, 1. Like, I feel like I can see the strings that kind of control... I feel like I see the strings that control the game a little better when the board is this big. Whoops. Like, it goes from, oh god, how does this fit together, to, well, there's really only one way this can fit together.
You also have time moving slowly.
That's true. When I have 16 minutes at nearly half speed, actually over half speed, to really get to grips with it, it is a lot easier. Yep, quit. We done. And the flame flickered out. Wait. Hold on. Oh, TTS at 8 or higher, so Cosmo is the median now. Got it. Okay. Sorry, I looked over at the TTS thing because I was going to ask how you guys liked it, how professional, how much better you thought it looked than before. And I got to looking at it and I'm like, wait a minute. What is our threshold at? But now I've got it now. I kind of want to do another run as the soldier, since the soldier is kind of easy to play. He doesn't have as much time to start, but if you know what you're doing, he's a fun alternative. Like, you gotta move kind of fast out the gate with him, but did I not even grab my... I didn't even grab my damn reward. You know what? Kill it. I got overconfident. Moved too fast. Did I just get a ping? Oh. Yeah, I probably need to suppress add everyone in the servers I'm collabing with, because I get to thinking like these are messages directed at me. It's like, no, it's just another streamer saying they're streaming. Which is great, except when I'm also streaming. Okay, sick. That's done. 1. Ten seconds solve. On a 5x5, that's actually a little slow, but don't know why I took that one. That was silly. It's okay. Nothing wrong with it. Just not the outcomes we had hoped for. Another very brief solve with that one. Fuck it, let's build full golden, since this character is relatively easy to play. Rough. But hey. Sorry, I'm trying to think of a new topic of conversation. I'm drawing a blank. I could talk about drawing a blank. I could talk about how the dono goal for today is donos for doodles. So that could be fun. Nope, I knew better than that. That doesn't leave us very many options, does it? 2, 1, 3, 1. Crystal spear and that, because I guess we're just really leaning into gold this time. Hello, Raru. Gods have not blessed you. Well, fuck them. Are we supposed to maybe drag one of our relics into that slot? Is that why I've never been blessed? Because I'm just offering the gods kind of dog shit. 2? Yep. I hope you're doing well. It's also Raru. Pet, pet, pet. Hey, gold bag. Hell yeah. Oh, have they found, what's her name yet? Guthrie? What's her name? I hadn't read up on that story since I heard she went missing. Oh, okay. Alright. I see what happened. There. Hell yeah. There. Clean solve, which means that's the one. This one's a little rough right now. Could be right here. Yeah, but we don't know which one that was. Oh. Well, we could have. I just wasn't paying attention. You know what? Let's do something we haven't been doing. Let's start, like, re-rolling relics when we don't get one we need, and just hope to re-roll into something that helps our build. Because I could have been doing that this whole time, and I've just kind of been forgetting about it. Hey, item. The antique box. Less damage. Making good progress. Yeah, mofo, we are. Each error erases his line and what? Okay, so we can't fuck up. That's it, we just can't screw up. We don't mess up, and we're safe. So we take our time. Okay, I'm freaking out already. Okay. Easy solve. Okay. Let's done that for us. Just don't. Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright. Oh, wait. That's an easy solve, and so is that one. So now what? Cool. Alright. 3, 1. Okay, well, that's okay.
Yote spooked, he messed up.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Please, I'm a good gamer, I promise. I promise I'm a good gamer. You just gotta give me one more shot. One more shot. I'll prove I'm a good gamer. Okay. 3, 1. 2, 1. Shit. Oh, 1. 2, 2, 2. See, look at that. Look how good that was. I'm the greatest.
You're forgiven, XD.
Thank you, Ido. Your approval means everything to this kitty, to this kitten. I don't want to call myself a kitten. Then that kind of leans into a kitten daddy kink. Oh, I did not see which one I clicked on. That could be really bad. That could be a run problem, actually. Shit. Okay. Well, that tells us a lot, actually. Okay, it doesn't tell me nearly enough because I'm over here making mistakes now. Is this R6? Nope, that's R6. There's a 2 down here somewhere. There's a 3 right there, which means that's R2, which means that's R2. No. I'm over here fucking up. I'm over here not paying attention. I'm dying. Kitty. I kind of like being called Kitty, actually. I'm into it. Jury's still out on Kitten, but... 2? Nope. Okay. That gives us some information to work with, actually. 5. 1. Fuck. 2. 1. But yeah, the soldier's sword is an absolute godsend. Okay, well. Tells me all what I need to know. Oh, shit. Not a lot of free info given here. What? Oh yeah, we know one way or another the middle one's already been found. Okay. But now what? 4 minutes on the clock. Let's use an item to get more info. Okay, that helps a lot, actually. Also, I've not been... Whoops. Okay, well that's our 3. God, I just threw away a good run by totally forgetting how this game works for a second. I genuinely believed before I clicked those last 2 spaces that they were both safe, and both of them were wrong. You have unlocked the Miser class. What's the Miser do? Every 30 seconds lost, fill 1 cell for each consumable in the inventory. Oh, so just hang on to items. And then every 30 seconds it'll fill so many cells. I want to try that class, but before that, I want to level up Soldier. I want to get him to the level where we actually start with another item. I think we're gonna want to do this path here, right? Yeah, because we get a free item out of it. 5, 3, 1. 2. 2. That very well could have been not correct. I'm not sure how I got that. Alright, 2, so that's not 1, which means that is 1 and that's 1. Took me a little longer to solve that than maybe it should have, but it's okay because we're still net positive on time. Take this item. Okay. 3, 3, 2, 2. And that's got our 1, which means the last 2's over here. Ooh, what am I looking at? That's not 1. Okay. That tells us pretty much everything else we need to know about this stage. Which will not help me if I'm still misclicking, but however. Yeah. Oh no, fuck, I thought I was gonna be able to get both of them. I fucked up. I fucked up. 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so what do we know because of that? We know this is the 1. Cool. That's a 2.
Remember to not get too tilted, Yoke Pop.
1, 1. Oh, don't worry. I'm not gonna get tilted. I was only getting tilted at this game yesterday because I didn't fundamentally understand how it was played, but now I think I get it on a level enough that, like, when I'm losing, I can at least be a good sport about it. You know what I mean? See, because when I was just a silly little dummy and didn't understand what was going on, it was easy to get frustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't just feel like I'm in a blind, tumbling panic anymore. Okay. Well, that's okay. Because again, that gives us all the information we need to know about other things.
I shall cuddle you all.
Ah! More cuddle. Yes, burb. More cuddle.
Cuddles are awesome.
Cuddles are awesome. Those of you who haven't weighed in yet, how do you feel about the new leaderboard?
Still have no idea what's going on, but glad that you do XD broth 434 Zamalal.
Boop, boop. That helps a lot. It doesn't actually, but...
At the disco?
Oh, I'm so silly. That was not a great pick at all. How about that one? Yep. This one? No. Wow. Okay, I'm just being real stinky right now. Oh. Give me more time. Thank you. Yeah, it's like, now that I've had time to, like, disconnect and, like, really think about the game theory, so to speak, this game's actually, like, kind of easy at its lowest level. Sorry. It's easy at its lowest level, and it's easier at its highest level, as long as I have time. Artifacts can increase this gain. Sure, double it. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's just, it's fun now that I've really had time to sit and think about how is the best way to play this game. Okay, I can do that. 10 seconds, trap some cells. Boop. Boop. Thankfully the trapped thing is also pretty generous with its time limit. Okay. Tells us much. That's a 2. That tells us pretty much everything there is left to know about this one. Yep. Okay. There's that. I do honestly think the autofill... Okay. I do think the autofill sword that Soldier gets
I posted the link in the server.
should maybe just be a difficulty or accessibility option. Because it definitely makes this game more readable in the short term. Also, thank you. Thank you for that, Burb. I'll check that out in a minute. 4? Yep. I had no idea if that was going to be right, by the way. It means that's a 4. That's a blank. And these two are blank. Yep. Hell yeah. So yeah, the problem the soldier runs into is he doesn't... Like, we're basically invincible as him now. The problem is we don't have a whole lot of time. So we need to find, like, time dampening effects in the later levels. Because if we could get time as the soldier, then the rest of this run would be a cakewalk. And what do you know? We have a time thing right there. Yep. Whoops. I messed that up. No one's fault but my own. Yeah, I'm good enough at this game that I'm not making, like, really, really dumb mistakes super often anymore. Like, I kind of understand enough of the game to make use of the items that give you a benefit for not making mistakes. 4? Yep. Which means our 1's gonna be somewhere over here. That's probably gonna be our 6 then. Last one over here is gonna be a 2, so we got 1, 1, 1. 2 is gonna be somewhere over here. Got a 2 right there. And we got another 2 somewhere over here. I'm gonna give it those 2. 2 and 2. Okay. That's great and all. But again, our problem isn't health, it's time. I guess we just gotta get to the time, boy. 3, 1, 0, 2, 2, 2. And now we focus on other avenues. This way? And this way. Nope, this way. That kind of solves a lot of the rest of this for us. Yep. Bomb. We don't need healing. Take the timer, take the bomb. Alright. 3, 0. This is probably a 3, yep. And this is a 3, which means this is a 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3. 2, 2. Yeah, okay. I'd already kind of figured that out, but it's nice of the game to just solve it for me. Okay, well. When we can only pick 2, which one to pick is pretty obvious. Time Orb is a better item to have than Cross Slingshot. literally doubling the amount of time we get is infinitely better than the leeway to make more mistakes. When I have that much time, I really don't make mistakes. He says confidently, though he is probably about to make a mistake right now. Yep. Okay, that helps a lot. Except I'm very bad at following instructions. 2, 1, 1. 2. 2. 1? Yep, 1, 2, 1. What? Okay, that one's really frustrating. And that was an item I hadn't seen before, so I have no idea what that could have been. But it doesn't matter, because the game just arbitrarily decided I don't even get the option to take it. 3? Yep. Just took a chance on that one, but thankfully it was right, and it solved the rest of the puzzle for me, basically. See, and in that case, where it's like, spins the slots twice, but then spins the slots twice, but then only gives you one option. Like, why even spin the slots twice? Like, what determined that I didn't get to pick the other thing? There's so much about that that I don't understand, like, why it is the way it is, and it bothers me. Nothing bothers me so much in gaming as a function I just don't understand. Let's come back to that. Let's come back to that in just a minute. 4. 4. 3. 4.
Matiorasu headpats mood.
3, 1. Thank you, Ido. I appreciate your understanding. 2, 2, 1, blank, 2. 2, 1, 4, 1. 3, 5. Okay. Hallelujah. Oh, is that really my first time beating the crow? Cool. Okay. So we don't need this at all. Alright. Again, what is making it so that I can't do that? It's very stinky. And I hate it. Alright. Cut down the timer a little bit. And we get even more time if we go this way, alongside easier battles. So, we'll go this way. 2. This is a 4. This one's going to be a 2. Which means that one's done. That's a 4. That's 2. Not sure where that one takes us. This one's a 4. Blank. 2. 2? Oh, no, not 2. Three, blank, 2, Last place there could be a 2 there. 2. Yep, helps. 2, 1, 4. Yep. Quick solve. Yep. And we're getting orbs to remove even more like speed from the timer, which I appreciate. Yeah, making the timer like a real factor in this game was a very good creative choice. Because it makes you attack the run from 3 angles. The actually solving the puzzles, the maintaining your health, and managing the timer. And that makes this game fun on so many levels, and it makes my little computer brain tick. It's like time to really put our thinking caps and get critical with this. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Natical. Today I'm playing Cinicross Simulator 2067. Let's do this shit. Okay.
Computer Kitty ZYHE Gatsby.
That's it. That's why I... Oop. Oop. Okay, alright. 3 misclicks in a row. We earned that damage. But yeah, this kind of like... speedy, logical thinking. Hey! We got an octopus. Well, if we can only get more seconds, let's do that. 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 2. 4, right? That's done, that's done. Next one's 2, which means that one's a 1. 2? Nope, 2. 1? Yep. 3. Quick solve. That's a quick solve. Good fight. Yeah. Then why even roll it 3 times? I don't get it. Why? Does the game ever tutorialize why you can only get a very, like, small percentage of the things you're actually rolling for? Man. And the other thing too is it kind of feels like negging just a little bit. Because it's like, it could just be like, okay, well you're not going to get this item anyway, so we're just going to choose not to roll. But it doesn't do that. Instead it goes... Oh. No, we can get HP back. We can't replace time in this run. Oh, thanks. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. Alright. That means that's a 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1. Yes, sir. There's gonna be a... Okay, so that's our 1. Hell yeah. Sometimes it really do just come down to super good guesswork. Okay. Well, I feel like we've got to take the vampire heart, because that's just good. And the blood axe, also good. And extra time at the cost of HP, because again, we're kind of invincible. The clues indicate the cells that should not be... okay, same as last time. Indicate what should not be filled in. So I gotta reverse my thinking now. Okay, so that... yeah, that's good. Good. Yep. That's the hardest fucking thing to do in this game. And my problem is, you still have to play it out as if you were filling in the filled spaces. Thankfully, a lot of the items I've taken up to this point kind of negate the cost of the octopus. So that's really nice. Yeah. The enemy just beats itself because I keep screwing up. I'm losing health, which is causing it to reveal things to me. Which is causing me to complete squares, which means more things are revealed. That was a good one. That was a good run. But we're still not done. Alright. It's there. There. I've just realized my strategy here. On the smaller boards, I can actually get away with just making, like, wildly incorrect guesses. And the squares that are filled out kind of compensate for that. So check... oh, okay, so it probably won't work as well on this one, but... and you probably saw a little bit of what I meant on that last board. But yeah, like, even intentionally getting some of them totally wrong is beneficial. Because it fills out so many other ones, which gives me health back. Yep. HP is irrelevant to me, so we take the time. See, look at that. Such a fast completion, and we still ended at full health. I'm actually struggling to think of a way this run ends. Based on that. Except maybe we just kind of run out of time. That's absurd. That should not be the way that is allowed to work. Yeah, I'm not even having to play the game anymore. Yeah, just fucking come in, draw a straight line across the entire board and watch... oh. Okay. I got a little cocky. But to be fair, I got cocky because it was working. I was just drawing a straight line across the board, being wrong about most of it, and then the board would just kind of fill out for me. And I would get most of my health back. That was such a silly run by the end. Oh man, alright. No more soldier. Honestly, it's 8:16. I may want to swap to art or just straight up stop streaming. What are we thinking, gamers? Alrighty. Yeah. Chat's a little quiet. We might go ahead and call it a day. Because I don't... Let's see. Maybe I've got something new to play. Maybe. Not really. I've mostly just got RPGs. I think maybe there's something I put in my wish list, though. No, because that's kind of a Souls-like, which means it also... Yeah, new problem I'm having is that a lot of the games I want to play for stream are slowly becoming their own long series. And, yeah. It kind of becomes a problem when I don't want to just strictly do long series, you know? But... Anyway, I've said enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's see what we can rate out to. Let's grab... We have not rated Norte in a long time. Let's go rate him.
Take care, Nati.
Thank you, Ido. Hope you guys have a nice evening, too. Bye-bye. Gonna kiss the cat.
Night.